and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video, I wanted to have a super cozy, chatty video where I essentially tell you about all of the products that I cannot live without in this very moment. Now, some of these products I've been using for a long time, for a little time, but the one thing that they all have in common, I can't stop using them. I can't stop repurchasing them because they are just so good. And before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe, so I would love to have you guys join the family. I will also leave my Instagram up here, so do follow along there as well. But let's do this. Let me tell you about all the products that I'm obsessed with in this very moment. For this video, I have sort of divided everything up into beauty, lifestyle, and fashion. And we're gonna start with beauty because I'm really excited about these products. Now, we all know I am a huge fragrance lover, okay? I can't live without fragrance, and I am not that girl that has one signature fragrance. No. I have a fragrance for every mood, every occasion. I love to switch it up. I think it's so cool to have different fragrances for different moods and moments. And there's been 2 fragrances this summer that have truly just been an absolute all-time favorite, and I can't wait to show you them. So, the first one is going to be Naked from The Maker. This one is such a beautiful, musky, skin-like fragrance, and it's very fresh and clean. Not only is it a great fragrance to wear like just before bed, but it is so, oh, it's so elegant. I would say the thing I love most about this fragrance is that I've never smelled anything like it out there. Like, there is nothing I can even remotely begin to compare it to because it's so beautifully unique, and I think that is what I love most about The Maker. Even if this fragrance is not for you, I highly recommend checking The Maker out because I think their fragrances are so unique. There's so much love and passion put into them, and this one right here is my personal favorite. Have not been able to put it down. Like, look at how much I've gone in just like a few months. Oh, a true favorite. Okay, one more fragrance because I can't just talk about one, but the next favorite is Eau de Sens from Diptyque. Now, I don't know why it took me so long to get this fragrance. I should have gotten it years ago. Now, this fragrance is described as very citrusy and floral, and although I can sort of smell the citrus, to me, much like Naked, it smells very, very clean, very fresh, very elegant. It's a very, very elegant fragrance. This is the type of fragrance that is never ever gonna walk in the room before you do. It is gonna be associated with you. When people hug you, when they walk past you, they're gonna be like, who was that? That is this fragrance. It is so beautiful. And again, like, I've gotten it like a month ago and I've already made a good dent because I cannot stop using this fragrance. These 2 might be me in a bottle. Truly cannot stop using these fragrances. Next up, we have a product that I honestly just kind of didn't realize I loved it until I sort of wasn't using anything else. I sort of like grabbed it to try it out, and then every day I would just casually reach for it. Oh, where's my foundation? And that is the Nude Sticks Tinted Cover Foundation. Now, I grabbed this and put it in my bag to test it out one day, and I kind of just continued to reach for it over and over and over again until one day I didn't have it in my bag, and I was actually quite angry that I didn't have this foundation because it is so lovely. Now, what I love about this, it's very lightweight. It feels like skin and it looks like skin, but it's got a good amount of coverage. I use the shade Nude 5, and it is the perfect color that matches my face to my body. I don't know, there's nothing negative I have to say about this. It's not too greasy, it's not too drying, it looks like skin, it lasts on my skin all day long, even if I am outside in the heat and super sweaty. I love this. I absolutely could not speak more highly of this, and it's such a great price in terms of like other foundations out on the market. Could not speak more highly of this foundation. Such a random find, but cannot live without it, okay? It's all I've been using, it's all I want to use. This one should come as no surprise, but I feel like in the summer, this is an essential. In the winter, this is an essential. Any time of year, this is an essential. This is my Caudalie Beauty Elixir. Okay, it sets my makeup, it hydrates my skin in the winter months. In the summer, when I'm hot, this cools me down. It just is so good. I literally, every time I tell someone to try something from Caudalie, I recommend this. Like, once you get it, you won't go back. You will not stop using it. And I always have a little one somewhere with me, either in my bag, in my counter. The little one is essential as well. I just wish it was refillable. Caudalie, please make these refillable because I can just, you know, use my big one and refill it. But yeah, amazing product. Can't live without it. This has been a favorite in the summer. It makes my skin so glowy. This is the Josie Maran Whipped Argan Oil Body Butter. Now, I like the scent Bohemian Fig, okay? It kind of smells like the Caudalie Fig body oil. It literally makes your skin look like a glowing goddess. It's lightweight, it's not super greasy, it just looks so good on the skin. I love using this before bed, during the day, whenever. So good. Okay, this right here, I am convinced completely changed my skin. These are the Elemis Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Pads, and this is more like an exfoliant, it's a toner. It literally changed my skin. This completely diminished any redness I had on my cheeks. My texture, I've always had texture on my forehead, sort of the bottom of my chin and my cheeks. Completely took away my texture. I don't know what is in these, I don't know how they work, but they are magic. I am almost running out. I've only got like 6 more. I need to make an order for more of these because I don't want to go a day without using these. I use these once at night. I don't use them twice a day. I know it says to use these twice a day. I use them once a day at night. I don't know, I feel like my skin has just never been this good and I want it to stay that way, and I think these are the culprits. Until further notice, I will not be living without this product, and wherever I go, this product will go. Next up, lifestyle. These are products that I use sort of day to day that are just essential and don't kind of follow into beauty and fashion. So first up, we have my travel steamer. Now I bought this specifically to be a travel steamer. I had another sort of chunkier steamer for my clothes that I have, still have it, don't use it anymore. This has replaced it. She is small but mighty, okay? My only complaint is that you have to refill this sort of like water container quite often, but other than that, this is so good. It's got a lint roll on one side. You can flip it over if you don't feel like linting your clothes. It's so good. You just have one button, you can't go wrong. It steams everything so well. And of course, if you're traveling, it sort of tucks itself really nicely. It's really nice and compact. And so although I bought this as a travel steamer, I use this every single day. It's my daily steamer. I take it with me wherever I go. It's so good. Amazon, I will link it down below because it is life-changing. Okay, I don't have the book. Jack has my physical copy, but I do have the outside sort of paper cover. Fourth Wing has completely changed my life. It has become like my holy grail. It's all I can think about. This book is all I can think about. Now, if you're asking Sam, why did you like the book? Okay. Without spoiling anything, I think what I liked about this book is honestly the main character. She comes across at first as someone who is sort of weak and, you know, just not as confident, but the character development that happens in this book, she essentially is a character who not only knows her weaknesses, she knows her strengths. And throughout the book, you sort of see her realize what she wants in life, who she wants, and I think that is so relatable. I mean, there's so many characters I read about, so many female characters that I think are sort of clueless to their strengths and clueless of their weaknesses, and they sort of need someone to tell them those things. And I think that's what I loved most about this character. I think she's such a relatable female character. She's not perfect by no means. And on top of that, there's a good mix of action and romance, and I think the sort of banter between the characters is a lot of fun. I will say, stick it out to the end, the good stuff is at the end. But absolutely love it, and I cannot wait to read the third book. I've already read the second book, and for those of you who are nosy, Jack is chewing through Fourth Wing. He is absolutely obsessed. He told me the other day, he's like, Sam, honestly, I was really expecting to not like it, and I was expecting for us to like debate about it and, you know, go back and forth about why you liked it and why I didn't, and he can't do that because he's absolutely loving it. He loves the characters, loves the story, and there you go, Fourth Wing. Like, I can't live without this book. I wish I could reread it for the first time all over again. Okay, a little random, and I'm gonna be honest, I totally bought this for aesthetics, but this has become something I can't live without. This is my Longchamp like little grocery mesh bag. Whenever I'm going out for groceries, obviously I'm not doing a huge grocery shop, this is what I take with me. It is so comfortable to carry around. I love that you've got sort of like the fabric straps, the long straps, which comfortably sit around your shoulder, but you've also got the lovely leather straps, which if you are having to carry it sort of like shorthanded, it's comfy on your hands. Again, it's high quality. I feel like I'm going to have this for years and years and years to come, but even though I bought it because it looks really cute, it's so practical, so beyond practical. I definitely want another color in this because, again, this is all I use. I honestly use this more than my like fabric tote bags because I don't know, I love it. And even though it's practical. It looks so elegant, so cute. I don't know, if you're like me and you live in the city and you want a really, really cute but practical grocery bag that you can use, I can't live without it. I really can't. Like, if you took this away from me right now, I would go out and buy another one right now, because I don't want to get my groceries tomorrow without it. I just don't. I love it. I love it. I love it. My GHD flat iron is up next. Now I have a little bit of a story with this. Now, I got my Dyson Corral a while back, and it instantly replaced this one, because let's be real, it's wireless. It's so nice to be able to do your hair wherever, whenever. You don't have to be attached to a wall. I could move freely. I don't have a cord getting stuck to my vanity. You know, we've all been there. But I will say, the Dyson has its limitations, and I have slowly, and again, sort of unknowingly, gone back to my GHD. I had given this one to my mom, and I have sort of slowly taken it back. The reason I love this is the temperature is perfect for my particular hairstyle. I actually think that my Dyson is not as hot as it could be for my hair. I think my hair needs a little bit more heat than the Dyson, but I will say it is perfect to touch up my hair every single day, just the front, less heat damage. But this is unbeatable. She has global voltage. I can take this to Spain with me. I can take this to Paris. I can take this to the UK, and I can use it. She has also got a timer, so if I forget to leave her on, which I often do, the flat iron will shut itself off. It also loves to beep at you when you ignore it. And on top of that, the heat is perfect for me. It creates beautiful curls. This is a flat iron that sort of creates my like iconic flat iron curls. This right here, the GHD Platinum Plus. Honestly, it's the best flat iron. I can't live without it. Clearly, I went without it for a few months, and I was like, I need it back in my life. It is the best. Like, I would literally wait for the weekends to visit my parents to wash my hair and style it with this. I wouldn't think about it, but I would do it subconsciously, and I was like, oh, yeah, it's this. It's so good. This is not my best feature, but I get chronic headaches. So something I've struggled with since I was like a teenager. I think my headaches really started in high school. I started getting daily headaches, and I didn't want to necessarily take Advil every single day. I also don't enjoy taking pills. So I started looking for other sort of options that I could do and use that would help my headaches, and I discovered this. So I have been using this for going on to 10 years now. 10 years? Yeah, going on to 10 years. I think I started using this around grade 9, grade 10. So almost 10 years of using the Sage Peppermint Halo headache roller. So what this is, it's peppermint oil. You rub it, at least what I do is I rub it all over my forehead, my temples, and if I have a really bad headache, I will rub it sort of in the back of my neck here, and I will let it sit. It's quite potent. It gets very cold. It smells like peppermint, and for a sort of like day-to-day pressure headache that really just bugs my head, this takes it away. Or at the very least, I don't know, it distracts me. I don't know what the reason is. It's placebo. I don't even care if it's placebo. If it takes away the sensation of a headache, it works, because those of you who get headaches every single day will know how infuriating the pounding of a headache can be. It's so distracting. It puts you in a mood, but cannot live without this. And recently I have gone through a rather bad episode of like just headaches every single day. It's been like 2 weeks of having a headache every single day. And yes, I take Advil for the worst days, but other than that, I reach for this, and it is... So if you're someone that struggles with headaches, try this, because I have been using it for 10 years and I can say it works. And last but not least, we have my agenda. This agenda just gets me back in the groove of getting organized and making a plan. It just always makes me feel so excited to plan. I love being able to change my inserts, and it's the best. The quality is there. Now, I have always been a planner agenda geek ever since I was like, even before high school. That's so embarrassing. Even before high school, I was an agenda geek. I loved getting all the like different agendas and using washi tape and doing the inside and doing every month a different theme. And I always sort of had this inkling to like change. I needed like a new agenda, a new look. And it wasn't until I got this one right here that I just never wanted anything new again. I love it. I use it every single day. I love that I can flip between using it as a notebook, an agenda, a place to organize myself, a place to keep track of my goals and aspirations. It is everything I have ever wanted in an agenda, and I cannot live without it. I have been using this way too much recently to try and get my life a little bit more organized, and it's the best. I love it. Cannot live without this. Absolutely cannot live without it. Let's go through a few fashion items. First and foremost, we have a piece that I have been wearing almost every single day since I got it. And that is my Idol Evil Eye necklace. I have used this necklace almost every single day. I literally do not enjoy taking it off. Even if sometimes it doesn't look as good with the stack that I'm wearing, I will leave it on. I'm like, it's like my little protection, okay? I love it. It's so elegant. It's all diamonds, so it goes with everything that I wear. And it's just so dainty and girly, and I love it. I could not speak more highly of my Evil Eye necklace. I loved it so much. I even got the matching earrings so I could have a little double protection, you know? But anyways, that is the first item, and I just, you know, it's a part of me now. I will not be taking my evil eye off. I love it. There's been one bag that this summer I have worn so much, and that is the new Strathberry tote. Now this is their newest size. This is their mini size. All of my other Strathberry bags are actually in the nano size. This one is slightly bigger. This is their mini size. And I cannot tell you, it doesn't look that much bigger, but the amount of space that you get in here, like just for reference, this is an iPhone Pro Max. Look at that, it takes up no space in there. It's like not even in there. Like, I absolutely love how much you can fit in this bag. It's obviously so elegant, so practical. I love that I can quickly go from a top handle to a crossbody. That is a feature that in my collection I say over and over and over again is so important, because I love that I can still look beautiful and elegant and also be comfortable and hands-free, especially because I live in the city. I'm often having to do groceries. I like having a coffee in my hand while I do things, and being just stuck with a top handle is really stinking annoying. I don't like that. If I'm going out for dinner, that's fine, but day to day, I like having a hands-free option. And that is probably my favorite thing about these bags, is that they can go quickly from a top handle to a crossbody. Have not been able to stop wearing this bag. I love the color. Has been on my wish list for quite some time now, and I love it. Okay, we have a couple clothing items that I've been loving. The first is my something to hold linen dress. Now, I love a good linen dress in the summer. I think they're so elegant, so breezy, so flowy. And this one right here is just one that I kept reaching for, because I could wear it on a really hot day. I could wear it on a cooler day with a sweater either layered on top of my shoulders or just on top of the dress. It is so elegant, but again, for me, it just came down to the quality of this dress. The quality of the linen is so good. It's something that just on camera doesn't do it justice. It's such a beautiful linen. The silhouette, all the finishes are so beautiful and high quality that honestly, I know we are coming to the end of summer. I'm really tempted to buy another dress at the end of summer. And if I don't buy another dress, then you bet that next summer I will be getting a new one from this brand, because it is so beautiful. I loved and still love reaching for this dress. It is so beautiful. It's such a soft linen. Oh, doesn't even feel like linen. It's so soft. Now, there's been one color that I have been wearing a lot of this summer, red. And so this sweater right here, I have worn over and over and over and over again. I have worn it on its own. I have worn it as an accessory. I have worn it over my shoulders. I can't say how many times I've worn this, but this is my Reformation red sort of knitted crew neck sweater. It is a perfect boxy fit. It layers beautifully over your shoulders. It's so comfortable to wear on its own. And what I love about it is the type of knit is really, really comfy to wear during the summer. It's a perfect sort of summer knitwear for a chilly evening, if you're going on a boat ride, where you just need like a light layer to keep you nice and warm. This is the sweater. I absolutely love it. It's the perfect fit, it's the perfect material, and the color is absolutely fabulous. I've been obsessed with red. And this has been a very well-loved piece. I cannot live without it. We'll continue to use this into the fall and winter, 100%. Continuing with the red. Now, these gals right here, we have history, we have stories, we have experiences. We did not like each other at first, okay? They gave me blisters, they ripped my feet. They were utter horror, like the worst shoes I have ever used in my entire life, until they softened up. Then it's all I've worn. And so we have entered a new phase in our relationship, where They are fabulous. I love how easy they are to wear. They are such a fabulous pop of color to any of my outfits. Once the leather softened up, which I had to use my blow dryer on, they became so comfy. They are awesome to walk in. They are just such a cute shoe. And again, like when I'm wearing even the simplest of outfits, I can just pop these on and my outfit looks fabulous. They are just the best. I definitely am considering getting these in another color. I am dreading the breaking in process. Like, pray to the blister gods because these are horrendous to break in. So if you get these, I feel for you. But once they do break in, they're life-changing. I love them. Manolo, you nailed it with these. And last, but certainly not least, I feel like this wouldn't be a Sam best video if I didn't include my Axel Regattas. These are my clean 90s. And I cannot live without these. They are so comfortable. They do take a hot minute to break in. Warning, yes, the tongue is the worst part to break in for me. But once they soften up, they are like butter. They mold to your feet. Like, just look at the ease. They're so good. They go with everything. And up until this point, I have not been able to find another pair of white sneakers that look as elegant, as sort of elevated, and just as versatile as these right here. There's no color, there's hardly any logo. The only logo is sort of right here. It says Arigato in little gold lettering. It's super subtle. I have literally gotten all of my family members on these. My mom has a pair, Jack has a couple pairs, my dad has a pair, and I have many pairs. They're the best. Yes, they're a little pricey, but in my opinion, they last so long. The quality is so beautiful that they're worth every single penny, and I cannot live without these. They are my summer shoe, they are my winter shoe, they are my fall shoe, and they are my spring shoe. Yeah, cannot live without them. All right, that concludes some products that I literally have not been able to live my life without, and they were just the absolute best. Let me know what products you've been using that you just cannot live without at the moment. I love finding new products, especially when you guys give me recommendations. I feel like we all have like similar tastes, so I always find really good products through you ladies. But anyways, I will see you guys on Sunday. Bye. Mwah.